everybody, come on in.
Come on.
Come on in because we have such a juicy show.
Yes.
I know that we are a tad bit late. I apologize for being late, but when you are dealing with technology in this day and age,
yes,
things can go wrong.
Yes.
But things are so right tonight because we're here, right here on Chit Chat. So come on in, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, even diamondandsilk.com. Come on in because we want to have a juicy show and talk about a lot of things. And something that ticked me off before I came on. Like it really ticked me off. I had to tweet about it, okay? So listen, are we up on all portals?
We are up on all portals.
Okay, hit it, Rob. Hey y'all, welcome to Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. We're your hosts, Diamond and Silk Silk. It was a long weekend.
Yes.
A lot of stuff broke in the news. Yes. So we was in Texas the weekend. Yes. But before we get into the juiciness of the juiciness, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Live. So I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat Tour to get your Chit Chat Tour tickets. We were just in Houston, Texas, and now we're headed to Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia.
Yes.
So go over there and get your Chit Chat Tour tickets, diamondandsilk.com. And let me just pause. Okay. I want to thank everybody for your lovely cards, your letters, your words of encouragement, your contributions. Thank you all so much for that. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Yes,
That's what help keeps us going, and we love you for that.
That's right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that a whole lot.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have any little things to say?
Well, I know you're ready to dig into somebody because they done ticked you off before we came on. But
you know how I can get.
I know.
Okay.
I want to make sure that they know that Richmond, Virginia is August the 19th. Okay. And then we have Marietta, Georgia on October the 7th. So go get your Chit Chat Tour ticket.
And we was just in Houston, Texas over the weekend, you all. And when I tell you we had a phenomenal time.
Oh, it was amazing.
We had an amazing time in Houston, Texas. All of you all that we met, all of the lovely, beautiful faces that we met, we loved on. I keep saying, you know what? So I don't have to get married. Why?
Why?
Because I get so much love from all of you all.
I thank them for taking time out of their busy schedule.
Just
to come see us.
Just to come see us.
Everybody that put something in the palm of my hand. Thank you
so much. All of our stones and all of our little gifts.
Everything.
I love you all for that. And listen, we take our gifts personally.
Yes, we do.
Bring our stuff home with us and put it all out and everything.
That's right.
So we appreciate that.
Even down, we had a immigrant that was there.
Right.
And he is getting legal. He's going through the process of getting legal. And I heard that he said that we made him feel so welcome there.
Right.
By letting him know we love the immigrants of this country.
We love the immigrants of this country.
But you have to do it the right way.
That's right. All we want you to do is do it the right way so that you won't do it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because what does it say for the immigrants that stood in line, waited their term, and that's what we want everyone to do.
That's right. And he also said he agreed with that. They should stand in line and wait their turn.
So thank you all so much. We had a lovely time.
Yes.
And to our personal assistant, Trusty, I love you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
You just do all of this. I love her. She's such a joy.
Yes.
And she puts this stuff together. She I don't know how she do it. And then we just all together when we get there. Thank you, Bill. I love you for working the merchandise table. Thank you for all of the security we had to start the show late. And let me tell you all why, in case you all didn't know, because I didn't have time to go into the legalities of what was going on.
Right.
There were so many people in line. They was trying to get those people in. So we wouldn't have to repeat ourselves.
Right.
And then the show ran over. But thank you all so much because we still had a lot of fun.
We still gave them that hour and a half plus.
And thank you to DJ Jim. And then thank thank you to Bill.
Our photographer,
Bill.
Yes.
So we love all of you all. Thank you so much for being there. And we will see everybody in Richmond, Virginia on August the 19th. Yes, I got it all out.
All right.
Okay, so we have fun there. So, girl, okay, I know you are. Okay, so you all, I'm getting ready.
We're getting ready.
Because I had to be on Lou Dobbs tonight.
That's right.
And y'all know I love Lou Dobbs because he calms me down.
He's the only man that can
He's the only man, yes. Because first of all, he's an icon. He's iconic, and he calms me down so that we can have a conversation.
That's right.
And I won't be all over the place. Well, so I'm minding my business. Yeah. I'm getting ready to do Lou Dobbs. And Montel Williams. I'm gonna have to pull it out. I'm gonna have to
go ahead and pull it out.
He had the nerves to tweet something, and I'm gonna have to find it.
Go ahead on it.
I'm gonna have to find it because I'm getting tired of old Montel. I'm getting tired of him.
Yeah.
So Montel Williams, you all.
You want me to look it up for you?
I got the girl. I got it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Let's see.
Yes. See.
Yeah,
I click on that. I click on that. Right. Okay. So Montel. So okay, you all. First of all, you all know a lot of things that's been happening in the news. You all know that President Trump has had so many of his supposed to be loyal people stabbing him in the back. And so we are disturbed, disappointed, and just like beside ourselves. So what I did, we was in Texas when stuff started really breaking. And what I did was we tweeted out a picture yesterday with us and the president. We was holding his hand in the Oval Office.
Yes.
And here's what we tweeted. We said, we love and support our president. He's done more for Black people than any other president in our lifetime.
Right.
While others may stab him in the back, we will always have his back.
That's right.
Okay. So I think Montel Williams, he had a problem with that.
He had a problem.
So he gonna take it. He gonna say,
what he say?
Tag on to our tweet and retweet what we tweeted with the picture and gonna say, this tweet was engineered by real Donald Trump to give the illusion Black folks who aren't getting paid support him in large numbers. Montel, let me tell you one thing. We don't get paid from President Trump. He don't pay Diamond and Silk, not one dime. He's never had to pay us to support him. That's the number one thing. Number two, let me tell you what's wrong with you. See, it look like your balls down here. You mad because you don't got them up here. They not big.
That's
like mine's up here.
That's right.
Don't come for me.
That's right.
And you all can go and tell Montel I said it. And let me tell you, normally I ignore him and the Roland Martins and all of them. I ignored them.
Yeah.
But I am tired of this man.
That's right.
You supposed to have respect. Don't you have respect for your mama? Don't you have respect for your wife? Don't you have respect for your daughters? Then you need to have respect for two Black women that mind their damn business. And we don't bother you on your small platform. But you want to come for us. You don't want to come for me when I'm disturbed and disappointed, because that's when I'm capable of sticking the knife in you, twisting it, and bringing you down. I will embarrass you. So what you need to do, don't even mention Diamond and Silk name. Keep our names out of your mouth. That's what you need to do.
That's what you text them back.
And so I had to go ahead on and tweet them back, you all. So this is what I said. Montel Williams, a known dog whistler and race baiting gatekeeper of the plantation. You're just mad that you can't con any more Black, white, and Hispanic people into getting payday loans. The gig is up, so suck it up, buttercup. That's what I tweeted back to him.
That's what we meant.
Because you ain't done nothing for Black people.
That's right.
And if we want to tweet out a picture holding our president hand in the Oval Office, we will.
That's right.
Because he's done more for Black people than Montel has done. Because what it sounds like Montel do, when you talk about payday loans, that sounds like thieving to me.
That's right.
That sounds like robbing people to pay Paul. If you give me $50 and you tell me I got to pay you back $250, somebody is a damn thief.
That's right.
Excuse me for cussing y'all, but I'm already ticked off. Don't get on my bad side.
That's right.
Speaking of bad side, you all.
Yes.
Antifa in Charlottesville. I didn't want to put that as a bad side. I want to say the good side of that. So on this weekend, the left celebrated the 1-year anniversary of all of the violence that happened in Charlottesville, you all, last year. The mainstream media gave a platform to about 25 white nationalists who had planned to protest at the White House.
Right, yes.
Different groups such as Antifa, Black Lives Matters, and others came out to protest them.
Damn, right.
So you probably got about 500 to 1,000 people protesting 25
people.
Yes, yeah. Guess they wanted to see who could spew the most hate.
Right, right.
And here's what people are failing to realize.
What are they failing to realize?
Whoever this group is, the white nationals, I don't know who these folks are. I think this is a narrative that's being perpetuated.
Yes.
And the media is like stirring the pot.
They're stirring the pot. That's right.
These people don't represent the Republican Party yet. When you all say white nationalists, you try to tie these people to the left-wing media.
Right.
Try to tie these people to the Republican Party.
Right.
And try to group the GOP in with these people. And we don't know who the hell these people are.
They don't even know who they are.
We don't know who they are, okay? And it sounds like the person that owned this group or whoever these white nationalists, ain't these people Democrats? And when I look at Antifa, Antifa, it's the same script, different cast.
That's right.
Antifa, listen, what y'all done was y'all done pulled off your white hoods and replaced them with black masks.
That's right.
That's what has happened.
That's exactly what has happened. And it got to also understand you can't stop hate with hate. They're all hate groups.
These people got a permit.
The white nationalists got a permit to be there to spew their hate or whatever you want to call it. So, but Antifa and Black Lives Matter, they didn't get a permit to spew their hate.
So if Antifa and Black Lives Matters want to protest, why don't y'all go to the people that issued them a permit to go out there, them 25 people, and stand there and look crazy and do whatever they do? Right. Because had you not paid them any attention and let them die from the lack of attention, we wouldn't have known.
We wouldn't even be talking about it.
That's but what y'all want to do is y'all want to tie this foolishness to our sitting president.
Our president.
For no reason
to the right,
all.
to the people on the right, because it's something about connecting the right, unite the right, or something, whatever it is. So because we consider ourselves on the right, they're trying to tie all of that to us. And I'm not even white. So they want to make all white folks look like they're white nationalists. This is what the mainstream media is doing. And what Antifa, Black Lives Matter, the KKK, the white nationalists, what they're doing is playing the mainstream media as a fiddle. They're playing the mainstream media to get all of this attention for hate.
And it ain't but 25 of them?
It wasn't but 25 of them that showed up, and they had a permit to show up and spew their hate or whatever you want to call it, wherever.
So instead of blaming our president for this foolishness, and I heard that Antifa actually threatened the president. Anyone that threatens a sitting president should be arrested.
That's right.
And be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. It is time to deem Antifa a terrorist organization.
Right.
It is time to deem them as that. You know? Deem them a terrorist organization because they're full of hate.
Yeah.
You know, the media also tried to tie all of this hate again to our president by editing his statement from last year.
Right.
Y'all remember what happened in Charlottesville?
Yeah.
What the media did was took what the president said and edited. Do we have a clip of that?
Yeah, we do have a clip of
Let's show the clip and we'll talk about it.
You reported it accurately, you would say.
Neo-Nazis started this. They showed up in Charlottesville. They showed up in Charlottesville to protest.
Excuse me, they didn't put themselves down as you, and you had some very bad people in that group. But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group, excuse me, I saw the same pictures as you did. You had people in that group that were there to protest the taking down of, to them, a very, very important statue and the renaming of a park from Robert E. Lee to another name.
Robert E. Lee are not the same.
Well, no, George Washington was a slave owner. Was George Washington a slave owner? So will George Washington now lose his status? Are we going to take down, excuse me, are we going to take down statues to George Washington? How about Thomas Jefferson? What do you think of Thomas Jefferson? You like him? Okay, good. Are we going to take down the statue? Because he was a major slave owner. Now, we're going to take down his statue. So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay? And the press has treated them absolutely unfairly. Now, in the other group also, you had some fine people, but you also had troublemakers, and you see them come with the black outfits and with the helmets and with the baseball bats. You had a lot of bad people in the other group too.
Yeah. And see, that was the unedited version that
of
played
what happened
all the way through.
So what the media did last year was they cut it and they chopped it up and they made it look like that the president did not denounce the neo-Nazis or the white and condemn the white nationalists, but he did.
Yeah,
but what they did was they edited and cut that out, and they ran with the narrative, and everybody jumped on that bandwagon.
Anything to try to tie hate to our president. But the ones that's trying to tie all of the hate to our president and deem him a racist are the same ones that hate our president.
It's sad. It's the most craziest thing.
So how can you hate the president but then condemn him and say that he's being hateful? But you're the one that's spewing the hate.
They would have won up there at the White House. The president, I think, is in New Jersey.
Yeah. And then when I see all of these these little groups that's supposed to be anti-hate groups spewing hate, it makes me think they're having like some type of turf war.
Well, no, they are anti-America, anti-police, and they are for destruction. Is what they for. They want to resist so that America can no longer exist. That's what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
That's what they're trying to do. That's what. And see, the left refused to show the KKK, Black Lives Matter, they refused to show what the Democrats were doing yesterday. And let me tell you something. All of these groups fall up under Democrats. These are left-leaning organizations and groups to come out and reap havoc because you don't have the right to silence anyone's free speech.
That's right.
And if you want to reap havoc, why don't you go sit down and talk to the people that issue these 25 people a permit to do whatever they do? Imagine if we let these people die from the lack of attention and not pay them no attention.
Well, I mean, if you look back in Charlottesville, whenever they was out doing what they was doing, they had a permit
to do it.
But when you had Black Lives Matter and you had Antifa come along to spew their hate, now here we go. And if you would have not shown your behinds up and let these people die from a lack of attention, we wouldn't be talking about this a year later.
That's right. These same hate groups was last year. They were down there reaping havoc. You're no better than the KKK. You part of it.
You part of it.
You part of it.
The same
same script, different cast.
That's right.
And I even tweeted out. I remember this here tweet. I said, why isn't the mainstream media talking about Antifa being in Charlottesville, exhibiting the same hate and violence they spewed a year ago? We tweeted this out. Antifa is no different than the KKK. One wear white hoods, one wear black masks. Same script, different cast.
That's right.
And that's the truth. That's the truth.
Yes.
And then you all, so because it was the 1 year anniversary of Charlottesville, you know, when you turn on the fake news and other news organization, you hear them stroking racial tensions, stroking racial innuendos. And I heard somebody mention something about structural racism, how Black people, it's going to take them 200 and some years to catch up to our white counterparts.
What's that?
Okay, well, that's what they said now. That's what they said.
So, but you see how you're spewing that. You
plant that seed, right? So I had to tweet out, because what you're not going to do is you are not going to blame our sitting president on a BS that's been going on up under the Democratic Party for years. Because they were the party of the KKK, the Jim Crow days. They didn't want slavery to end. They was the party. They didn't even want civil rights around here. They was the party, and they're going to have to eat their own foolishness. So what we tweeted out, we said Crooked Hillary was the one stroking racial innuendos during the election to scare Black folks in order to get votes. That's just how it was. Structural racism has nothing to do with Trump, but has everything to do with the Democratic Party, who didn't want slavery to end and who created the Jim Crow days. And that is the truth. I think the reason why they're trying to paint our president in that particular light, because they're trying to get the heat and the nastiness and the racism off of them. But they were the party of this here, you all. And we got to hold them accountable. They can't put it on our president.
They can't
do that. You
can't
cannot do that. Okay, you can't do that. And then there was another tweet. Shame on the left for twisting the president's words for their own racial divisive narrative. Hate won't stop hate. And the mainstream media bias editing won't stop the truth.
That's right.
So you got to tell the truth. And I'm so happy that you had that unedited version. That you can show
the whole truth.
Whole truth.
That's right.
So we got that off of our chest because I was in Texas, you all, getting ready for the show. And this is the type of stuff that ticked me off while I was looking at everything.
Yeah.
So speaking of ticked off, you all, the NFL is back at it again. They want to continue to kneel. Okay, so they are kneeling, pumping their fist. This is what they're doing. But here's the deal. Why didn't they do this off season?
Off season. Yeah.
What's the deal with them?
Yeah. Well, it's all about defying the president.
Right.
This is not about protesting any type of injustice or injustice.
Right.
It's not about that
it's
anymore.
Not,
It's about defying the president. You don't tell me what to do. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. That's exactly what this is about because their message
is gone.
Have gotten lost.
It's lost. It's lost. Yeah. But if you want to kneel, I know somewhere where y'all can kneel. You're going to feel comfortable doing it. Because there's a lot of crime going on and it's not white cops killing black men. It's black men killing other black men.
That's right.
So if you want to kneel, why don't you go down there to Chicago, kneel down and grab one of my black brothers' hands and tell them, bring them together and tell them to stop killing each other.
That's right.
We can't blame white people for what's going on in Chicago when it's black people killing black people and innocent people are being caught up in the crossfire. There are turf wars going on.
That's right.
And there's drugs flowing through that city and these black boys, they out there beefing with each other.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in Chicago.
Right.
And it's been happening. And you got the mayor sitting, looking up, turning
like
a blind eye. Yeah. And they want him to step down. Now he want to start crying. And so you can't have that level of violence going on in Chicago without somebody being paid off for this here.
That's
So
right.
somebody was giving probably a kickback patty whack in order to look the other way.
So my understanding, there's millions of dollars that Ramel, whatever his name is, the mayor, has sitting there. Ron Amelio has sitting there for infrastructure for the black community, and he's not using it. But he is using money for sanctuary cities.
Oh my God. Oh, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Yes.
That's what he's doing. You all were on a good note before we go to break. The NAACP own poll reveals a surge in black support for President Trump.
That's right.
Ooh, y'all give yourself a hand. So let me just say this here before we go to break, because I got a few minutes.
Okay.
So, first of all, a poll shows that President Trump hits 29%.
29.
And finally, the NAACP acknowledges it.
Yes.
So his support has doubled among black people. I'm not going to call you African American because we ain't never been to Africa. Okay. But black people, the numbers have doubled. Okay. So only 14% make up the black people make up the Americans' population. So out of that 14%, 29% is on the Trump train.
Yeah.
So you see why all of the nastiness is being spewed to try to make our president look bad.
And they want to try to keep black people stuck.
By using race and racism.
But if they can keep them stuck in the pain of their ancestors.
Right.
And in the pain of something that really nobody really grew up in, because the ones that's grown up in, of course, they've died off because that's the ancestors. But then you keep putting this stuff in my face to make me think that what happened back then is happening right now.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And whenever you do that, then you think you got to have this slave man mentality.
That's right.
You got to wait on somebody to try to help you out and give you something. Let me tell you something. People are not dumb. People are educated. And my black men, my black women, they want to work like everybody else so that they can take care of their families just like everybody else. So stop counting them out. And whenever they bring these illegal aliens over here, okay, to drive down the wages, that is not good. You have a president that's saying we want to get rid of illegal aliens driving down the wages so people, Americans can get out and work and take care of their families.
So that means when illegal aliens come in, they need to do it the right way.
That's right.
So that they can be legal in this country. Another thing that I want to hit on before we go to break is please stop telling Diamond and Silk what we need to do when it comes to the Black community.
Please stop it.
Okay, because I'm not going to be up in nobody's face telling them what to do.
No.
What I realize is an inch is a cinch and a yard is hard. Okay, so inch by inch, we are pulling our Black brothers and sisters off the Democratic plantation.
That's right.
But what I want you to also understand, there's Hispanic and white people and Asian people on that same plantation we're pulling off. So when we speak, baby, you know who we speaking for? The voiceless.
That's
the
right.
ones that can't speak.
That's
right. Afraid to speak. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't tell us what to do.
Right.
And how we need to be with the Black community. Don't do that. I get tired of seeing white conservatives telling us what to do. Have you went out and won one sister or one brother that's Black? And if you hadn't gotten off your behind and did it, don't tell Diamond and Silk what to do. And I'm so sorry that I'm touchy feeling, but I'm really pissed off. And I got to get it right off of me.
We've been doing this for 3 years.
But we've been doing this since 2015.
Yes.
We had the battle scars to prove it. We ain't no Johnny come late. We ain't new to this. We true to this.
That's right.
Okay, so don't tell me what I need to be doing. I don't need to go talk to the NAACP.
No.
They already know that they organization is a fraud.
It's BS.
They already know that. Allegedly.
Al Sharpton, we don't need no visit with him.
I don't have to visit with Al Sharpton.
No.
So don't tell me how I need to address Black people, okay? Because we pulled half of them off that Democratic plantation. That's why he was able to get the 8% that he got.
And we did that by educating
That's
people.
what we did. And we did it on our platform. I didn't have to go get up in nobody's face.
That's right.
Okay, and they have to understand that Black people have been conditioned to vote a certain way, just like white people, Asian people, and Hispanic people.
That's right.
Okay, so they are afraid. So what you want me to do? Scare them even more? No, you win them with love and kindness. Have I drawn thee?
That's right.
I'm probably gonna win my tail, but I'm gonna have to get him straight.
Get his tail straight.
That's exactly what I'm gonna have to do.
That's right.
Listen, don't forget to bookmark your Facebook page if you want to see us. Make sure you share this video. Do it right now. We will be right back with our new segment called What the Zuck. We'll be right back. We're gonna be talking to David Harris Jr. We'll be right back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Do you want to see Diamond and Silk keep this thing going? I mean, keep this here thing moving?
Really?
Well, go to our website, diamondandsilk.com, and contribute. Right there, diamondandsilk.com. You can make all of your contributions right there on our website, diamondandsilk.com. So we can keep this party moving on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. Like hot butter popcorn. Just on. That's diamondandsilk.com. Hey yo! Drop that beat! Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get over it. Stop crying like a baby. Houston, Texas, and all of a sudden we started receiving an influx of emails about a gentleman by the name of David Harris Jr. And it was about Facebook in some kind of way shutting him down. He do a podcast on Facebook and on these social media platforms.
Right.
Very good. He's also taken up for Diamond and Silk when we was up there at that judiciary hearing. So you all please welcome to the show, David Harris Jr. Welcome, David.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
So honored to be on with you ladies tonight. You're amazing. I've been watching you guys for a long time and a huge supporter of you. So it's an honor to be on here tonight.
Thank you so much. You know we wasn't going to let this here just go under the rug. So first of all, I want to know, how long have you been making your podcast and doing it on social media, especially Facebook?
So I started right around October of 2016. I didn't have a public figure page. I just had a couple thousand friends on my personal Facebook page. And it was after the third debate between Donald Trump and Hillary, I saw such a huge chasm between where I felt Donald Trump wanted to take our country and where Hillary wanted to take our country, especially over the issue of life and the unborn, the lives of unborn babies. And I just could not stay silent. And I went on my personal Facebook page. I just ranted for about 13 minutes, and it just it took off. It wound up going over 400,000 views. And the messages that I received from people, from lifelong Democrats, that said that their whole families were Democrats and they probably would get ostracized if they did not vote for Hillary. The messages poured in from people of all backgrounds and men and women both that said, you made it really clear that I cannot vote for Hillary. I have to vote for Trump. Wow. And so it's from those messages that I said, I've got to have a page and I've got to just try to continue to reach people as best I can.
Okay. So you start this here page back in 2016. How many followers have you gained so far?
I'm a little over 450,000 followers right now.
Okay. Oh, very good. Very good.
So basically what happened, he became a threat.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Became,
yeah. Okay.
And we're going to talk about that.
Okay. So you gain these followers.
Yep.
You're very patriotic. You're talking about the love for this president. You're talking about how we don't need to vote for who we call Crooked Hillary. And then so tell us what happened. Let's move it forward. So you're putting your videos out there, and now you're starting to do were you doing advertisement with Facebook, or were you doing article advertise? Please explain that to our audience.
Yeah, I will. So gaining an amazing audience of viewers like you guys have, just amazing people. I started a website, davidharrisjr.com, where I wanted to bring articles and news to the people that I don't think that they get to see from their mainstream media. It's continually slanted to lean in towards the left and against Donald Trump. And I feel like there is just a lot of Americans out there that want the truth and know they're not getting it from mainstream media. So I've got a few writers that are amazing. They bring nuggets of truth, and we post those articles on my website. And as you ladies know, you can also get those articles monetized with Facebook, where when somebody's viewing an article of any kind from anywhere and they see ads in there, those generate revenue, and that helps us do what we do and make our page bigger, our reach bigger, and grow. Well, back 4 months ago, this happened the first time. Without any warning whatsoever, Facebook just cut off all my monetization. And
okay, wait.
Started to do pretty good.
Wait a minute. So when did you start putting the articles on your page? When was it?
January of this year. I started with davidharrisjr.com and started putting articles on the page. I got it approved through Facebook initially within just a few weeks, and then began to post articles on a regular basis and had those articles filled with Facebook's instant articles.
Okay. And so with the instant articles, were you getting good engagement?
I was getting great engagement. And the thing with Facebook is they like people to stay on their platform. So if you click on an article and it takes them off of their platform onto a person's website, it's not going to get as much reach as if you have instant articles with Facebook. The reach just goes farther because people are still on Facebook's platform. So there's a lot of advantages to having Facebook's instant articles integrated with your website.
And the information that you was writing, were these like your opinion pieces about what was going on in the news?
Well, there's my writers and myself will add some of our opinions to what's going on with the news, but we're always very clear and very sure that we're sharing nothing but true news. We're not sharing fake news, and we're not trying to make stuff up. We're not trying to say things that aren't there.
Right.
We're not trying to say the sky is falling and the world's ending because of this or that. We're just trying to share the truth, but we'll add our own personal perspective on it.
It was legitimate sources that you were getting your news from.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of times it can be sources from Breitbart or different credible sources like that will, take a segment and then our writers will add their perspective to it, or I'll add my perspective to it and then publish it on my page. Okay.
So after you publish it on Facebook, it's garnering views and you're making a little money. It started in January. When did they shut you down?
So I started the page in January. I think I was monetized by the end of January. April 26th, they shut it down completely with no warning, no notice, no alert, nothing. And it had just started to really grow pretty well as well. I was really excited for the opportunity to continue to grow and build my audience and page, kind of like you ladies are, and just get the message out more to more people. And they just chopped it off. No word, no warning, nothing.
Did you reach out and contact Facebook in any kind of way? Did you go through any of their portals to say, hey, why did you all shut me down?
Absolutely. Yeah, I reached out several times. Several people. There's so many different departments because they're so big that to get to the right department took some time. But I finally was able to get to the right department that managed the incident articles that I was talking about. And all they could tell me was they couldn't tell me what article. They couldn't tell me what content. All they said was I had a 90-day suspension. So
did they take any of the articles down?
They unpublished all the articles and all the ads. They did, yeah.
How did you know that you was how did you know that they was taking you down? How did they send you a message to let you know that they was going to demonetize the articles?
No, they didn't send any message at all. When you have access to instant articles, you can log in and look at your published articles and you see that they're published. I logged in to review them, and it's a way for you to also to make sure that if there's a spelling error or if there's any kind of error in the HTML, you can fix it. I logged in and every single one of my articles was unpublished. That's how I found out about it.
Notification or anything on your page letting you know that we've restricted this or anything like that.
No,
nothing
of the kind.
Wow.
See, now that reminds me of an inside job, a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So who ordered the hit is what I say.
That's right.
Yeah.
And when I say you became a threat, what it is, first off, you are a man of color, you're Black, and you're going against the narrative on the left. And you're educating more people. So now you've become a threat to the left.
Yeah, they don't like us. We don't fit their narrative.
Right.
That's
so
right.
David, and I just want to get into this here. So after April, did they give you the articles back, or they just take them away, or how did they give them back to you?
So they said that I had a 90-day suspension. I patiently waited. I tried to appeal it. They said 90 days. After 90 days, they said, you're not going to get them back. And I finally sent another appeal. And I said exactly what you ladies are saying. I said, as a Christian, as a Black man, as a conservative, I feel like this is very biased towards me. I've never gotten any alerts. I've never gotten any notices. For you guys to just revoke this from me does not seem right at all. I got an email back that night that said, we're going to go ahead and grant you back your instant articles. So that was just the end of last month. That was July 26th that I got it back. And the same thing just happened again this last Friday, which is what I was absolutely beside myself. I was getting ready to go live on my show I have every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I opened up my articles to just check and make sure that they were all good. And once again, they were all unpublished. No notice, no alert, nothing. And I had only 3 weeks, I had been building it back up, and they just totally just chopped it off. No reason, no nothing. It's
Yeah. And see, this is why we call this segment "What the Zuck," because we don't know what the Zuck is up with Mark Zuckerberg.
That's
but
right.
He need to get this stuff together.
Yeah.
And this is what we call. See, this is what they do.
That's right.
That they chokehold you and really pull your platform from under you. Can I ask you this here? Were you making money? Was it monetized? Where they were sending you back?
Yeah, it was monetized and it was growing because, again, like you, I've got an amazing audience, amazing Facebook friends that follow what I say, that appreciate the articles that I bring out. And so when they're sharing the articles and reading the articles, it generates revenue, which helps us do what we do. Yeah. And so it was just starting to grow again and get to a really good rev share, and they just chopped it off. And I sent an appeal. I don't even know what they're doing right now. I sent an appeal and they said, oh, you're still eligible, but I still don't have any access. So right now it's like they're playing games. I've got screenshots of all of this so I can keep this and collect this. I don't know how long they're going to drag this on for, but it absolutely makes no sense.
All of your evidence. Keep all of your evidence. This is what we call, they pull out the censorship bully whip and whip you into silence when they don't like what you're saying. And see, they are trying to interfere in an election. They're trying to win an election. So if you don't go along with their narrative, that's their way of shutting you up. See, this is supposed to be a platform for all ideas. So we need to understand, why was he shut down with no explanation?
That's right. Yeah. And this is what you call a political lynching.
Absolutely. This is what it looked like. This is what it looked like. So
we used to have to deal with derogatory things coming at us as Black individuals, from people that at least said something, or for it to happen from these juggernauts like these social media platforms, like what you ladies have gone through. And what I'm going through, and I have other Black friends and influencers on Facebook that deal with the same stuff. I get messages every single day from my Facebook friends followers that say, I'm not seeing your messages anymore.
Yeah.
I come to your page and I'm not even following you anymore. I have them say they have to follow me over and over and over again because they're all of a sudden they're just unfollowing. They're unfollowed from my page. Every day I'll see between 100 to 200 people that fall off of following me. My numbers go down, even though they continually go up. And I just know there's no possible way that many people could just be deciding someday, oh, they're just not going to follow me anymore, especially with all the messages coming in to share what they're sharing.
Let me ask you this here, David. If you was talking to Mark Zuckerberg right now, what would you say to him?
You know what I'd say to Mark? I'd say, Mark, you have created something that is amazing. Yep. Facebook, the platform is absolutely incredible. Its ability to connect people from all over the planet via live stream, via just sharing information. It's amazing. Why taint it?
Right.
Why use that power and taint it by castrating literally an entire group and section of individuals that are tired of being messed with in this country? You know, Black conservatives are constantly, you know, the ones that are getting the bad end of the stick, the raw end of the deal everywhere. You know, I don't deal with racism from white people anymore. I deal with it from Black people. They're the ones calling me coon and Uncle Tom and porch monkey and all these other things.
Yeah.
And so for a person that's created something that really could be an absolute blessing and is a blessing to a lot of people, I don't understand why Mark would want to taint it by allowing, you know, these kind of ideologies and these bots to ruin what is a special thing to so many people. We should all have free speech. We should all be able to share what's on our heart freely without a big brother type system shutting us up and shutting us down.
Yeah.
Right. Let me ask you this. How can our viewing audience, how can we help? How can they help you? How can they support you? How can they support your endeavors and what you're doing?
Well, they can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube at David J. Harris Jr. My website is davidharrisjr.com. And I actually just announced I've been working on this for a while, and with Facebook doing what they're doing to me, I just announced the opportunity for people to pre-order my book, which is entitled Why I Couldn't Stay Silent. And I've got some very interesting chapters in there. I've got one called When America Elected the First Black President, I Cried, but it wasn't because of why you might think. I cried a little bit because of the monumental aspect of voting for and electing a Black man as president, but I was really sad that it was Obama. And I break down exactly why I was sad and exactly what he did that should expose who he really was as the president and commander in chief and what he was trying to do to our country. Wow. I've got a chapter in there called I'm a Conservative Christian, and I didn't know there was any other kind. You know, there's so many liberal Christians. I don't understand how they can stand on and support a platform that supports the thing that the things that the Democrat Party does.
Yeah, I agree.
But there are.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I know. Whenever this first happened to my sister and I, and we was out in the public eye of everything that was going on, a lot of people said that this was a hoax,
right? That
we were lying. And I'm so glad to have you on tonight, and to even have this segment, What the Zuck, because more people's voices need to be heard about the different type of censorship that's going on. It's not just Black, it's also white, but they're conservative. It seems to be
conservative. If you're a Republican, if you support the president,
if you say the name Trump,
if you believe in God, and no matter what color your skin is, they're trying to shut you down.
Right.
But this is what I want to offer to other people. If you are having problems with censorship and you want to be on this segment called What the Zuck, just email us at diamondandsilk@gmail.com so that you can be on the program, because this is what we're going to be putting out so that our voices can be heard, because the censorship, all of this here stuff has got to stop. Censorship, shadow banning. You think your stuff is published and it's not. You're not giving people explanation of what you're doing. This has got to stop. Make sure you support our man, David Harris Jr. Make sure you support his endeavor. He's one of us.
That's right. Yes.
And that's what we love.
And in the subject, make sure you put What the Zuck.
That's
we'll
right.
know that that's what that email is for.
David, we love you. We're on your side.
Don't
we
give
got
up.
this. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Okay, don't get frustrated.
Thank you.
When one door closes, a big old window opens, and no man can shut it, not even Mark Zuckerberg.
That's right.
Yes.
We love
I
you.
appreciate that. I love you, ladies. Truly appreciate you allowing me to come on your show tonight. And I'm loving you, praying for you, and big things are still in store for you ladies too. Bigger than
thank you so much.
Please
make sure you visit his website, you all. Love you all. We'll be right back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do.
Listen up.
Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat.
Yeah.
Yes, we back, baby.
That's right.
With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website.
That's right.
diamondandsilk.com.
Because you know they're coming for us, right? Oh, girl.
Go, 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 go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, go, 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 go. Y'all ain't got nothing on us.
Not that.
Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way.
Bye.
Diamondandsilk.com. Hey y'all, okay, so we are here in Los Angeles, right in front of Maxine's Waters' office. They call her the poverty pimp.
Yeah.
She's staying in a $4.3 million mansion on a $174,000 salary.
A year.
That's a problem for me.
That's right.
Come on, Silk. We're knocking on the door because it seems like, can you hear me? Is that Maxine?
I don't want to have to call the police.
Okay, you all, we are back. I tell you what, that is going to be a fun segment, but it's going to enlighten people.
Right.
Silk, it's going to enlighten people.
People need to know.
People need to know because we're not lying about this.
No, we're
this
not.
This is really happening to conservatives.
Yeah.
There's another conservative called Deplorable Deb. She has a platform and they tried to take her platform. Somebody even tried to hijack her platform. Listen, you all, we are doing a segment on Monday in our show called What the Zuck. We want to hear, and then what we'll do is break these up and put them out there. Our voices are going to be heard.
That's right.
That's just what's got to happen. Well, speaking of voices, you all,
Yeah.
there's so much stuff going on. Peter Strzok was fired today. I was so happy that he was fired. Now I want to know, is he going to be prosecuted? Is he going to be prosecuted?
Okay.
So the POTUS tweeted out, Agent Peter Strzok was just fired from the FBI finally. The list of bad players in the FBI and DOJ gets longer and longer based on the fact that Strzok was in charge of the witch hunt. Will it be dropped? It is a total hoax, no collusion, no obstruction. I just fight back. And then we tweeted, now that Peter Strzok has been fired, will he be prosecuted to the full extent of the law?
Really?
Because he should be.
He should be.
He should be. He should be. People want to say, well, no, he didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry. Yes, he did. He was colluding. He was the one.
Yes.
No, it wasn't Russia.
No.
It was Peter Strzok and his girlfriend.
His
trying
lover.
to stop.
His lover. Yeah.
Trying to stop
Yeah.
this man from becoming president.
Yeah.
Before I go into the FBI, I want to also, let me go ahead and get this off my chest.
Go ahead and get it off.
So I know y'all want to know what we think about Omarosa.
Omarosa.
Listen, you all, I want you all to understand how Diamond and Silk operate. Whenever you come for this president, President Donald J. Trump, we will be coming for you. The reason why we are silent is because I have to see what the heck was written in that book.
We have not read the book.
I haven't read it, so I can't just go off the cuff.
And I can't give my opinion to something I have not read.
I have not read, but I need you all to understand that anybody that comes for him,
our president,
you are going to get got.
Right.
Now, I have a problem with people claiming their loyalty
to our president.
Some of these people were paid to do a job.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden you get all upset. And now you want to stab him in the back. Well, you will hear what Diamond and Silk have to say very soon.
Will. But can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Because it's on my chest.
Go ahead, girl.
And I'm going to be really nice.
Be real.
Because I would not allow the media to play me against Omarosa.
That's right. Don't play us. Let's call out the facts.
That's the facts, Jack.
Let's call out the facts.
And here's one of the facts. It ain't gonna take you 15 years to realize if somebody's a racist.
That's right.
It ain't gonna take you 15 years to do that.
That's right.
Not 15 years. You go and listen to a tape and then all of a sudden he's a racist. It's not gonna take you 15 years in a relationship from a man that helped build your doggone career.
That's right.
To realize and find out he's a racist after 15 years.
That's right.
That's not gonna happen.
Racists don't do that.
They don't do that.
Racists is not gonna pump money into you and you being a black person, making sure you have this fabulous career.
Right.
But see, I have to calm myself.
Okay, we'll calm down.
See,
Right.
I got to calm myself. Y'all don't know. See, when Diamond want to be about it, I want to get real nasty because this looks like some nasty street fighting.
That's right.
And see, some of you conservatives don't know how to fight. I don't want you pinning me against nobody.
That's right.
But we'll settle this here.
It ain't about her being a female.
That's right.
It's not about her being Omarosa, but it's about this damn lie about our president being a damn racist after 15 years
of getting his money. ooh, yes.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I just want y'all to know.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know.
Don't
think that we just sitting somewhere just we own this.
That's right.
We are on this. I don't give a damn who I know. Okay?
Yeah.
Your ass is gonna get told about that. I'm very upset. I don't like what I'm seeing. And I got to get it off my chest.
You gotta get it off
I got to get it off my chest. You got to be out of your mind if you think that let me be quiet.
We're gonna stand by and let you call our president a racist after 15 years
of taking his money. He put you on a platform.
Okay.
Making you famous.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at how, imagine a racist being concerned about black people working, or a racist being concerned about when the black men come out of prison having a second chance at life.
Racists don't do that.
They don't do that.
Shame on you.
Whew. Okay, real quick, we got to touch this.
So the FBI made 11 payments to Christopher Steele.
Yes.
The Judiciary Watch was able to get over 70 pages of heavily redacted records concerning Christopher Steele, the former British spy.
Yeah.
And what they revealed showed just how shady the business with Steele and the Democrats and that dossier was.
Yes.
The documents confirmed that the FBI had actually paid Christopher Steele, the man who put together the infamous unverified dossier targeting President Donald Trump during the campaign in 11 separate cash payments in 2016. So DNS tweeted.
We tweeted.
Will Mueller investigate the 11 payments made in cash by the FBI to Christopher Steele? And was the money that was paid taxpayers' dollars? Because we want to know.
We want to know that, Mueller.
Yeah. And then we turned around and tweeted. Will Mueller or Sessions seek a reimbursement from the FBI since the FBI paid Christopher Steele 11 different payments in cash with taxpayers' dollars for an opposition research unverified dossier just to help Crooked? And y'all know when we call her Crooked, we're talking about Crooked Hillary.
That's right.
The taxpayers want their money back
with interest.
That's right. And then we turned around and tweeted out.
We didn't know.
Did Mueller, Rod Rosenstein, and Peter Starr know about these payments before this investigation started? If so, then Houston, we have a problem. You know what?
Because if they knew about this, if they knew about this before this investigation started, then that means millions of dollars have been wasted
for no reason.
Witch hunt.
Nothing but a witch hunt. When our president called it a witch hunt, that's exactly what it is. Listen, you all, it's 9:00. I know y'all got to go watch Hannity. We do too. We love you all. Don't forget every day at 11:21, we pray. We pray for our president. We pray for this country. Please pray for Diamond and Stitch, because I don't need to catch a case.
You don't want to catch a case.
Okay? Yeah. But pray for us, you all. I feel that prayer changes things.
That's right.
Don't forget about our Chit Chat tour. Go to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat tour to get your Chit Chat tour tickets. We want to see your face in the place. Come this week, August the 19th, or next week. Where we at?
Yeah,
This
it's
week.
August the 19th.
Okay,
Sunday,
August the 19th in Richmond, Virginia. So get your tickets, diamondandsilk.com.
And you told me to remind you about Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. Make sure you all voting in Texas. We want Senator Ted Cruz to win his seat.
That's
we
right.
want to keep Texas red.
That's
okay?
right.
We want to keep it red.
Keep it
We
red.
can't keep it red
Yes.
if y'all don't go to the polls.
That's right.
Okay? Get up, go to the polls, and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
That's
It
right.
shouldn't be no neck and neck, and this is a red state.
That's right.
Get on the ball, you all.
Yes.
Do what you're supposed to do. We want to keep these states wet. Okay, listen, you all. We was just coming to give y'all the 211. We called the 211 because it's 2 of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So, in the meantime and in between time, we will see you next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.